Today we have scheduled Goff Brothers Construction.
My name's John Goff, representing Goff Brothers Construction, and we are seeking approval for 3 signs at 26 Main Street, downtown Orleans.
Is that a new site for you, or have you always been there?
No, so we have had a building forever and ever in the industrial park, and I've decided to we need some downtown exposure.
Yeah.
Wait, are you on top of the bike shop?
We are on top of the bike shop,
Oh, okay.
And how do you get in?
from the front door. So in between the bike store and the Sparrow store, there's a central door that goes up a flight of stairs. And there are 4 units total upstairs. We have just one of them. 2 are big and have street-facing windows, and 2 are smaller. So the Sparrow store has 1, and there's actually 3 new tenants, myself being one of them.
Oh.
We just had a house cleaning of sorts.
Oh, nice. And it looks like on the front where your sign is 25 by 85, is that the same dimensions as the other 2 signs on either side of
It
you?
is.
Are all 3 signs the same size?
That's correct.
Cool.
So wait, is the sign on the front of the building or just on the side?
So I have one drawn on the front
Oh,
and then one on
okay.
either side.
Oh, got it, on this.
Yep, so I was just asking if those are all the same
this
size.
one.
Yep.
But there's no sign on the door that goes in, that's between the Sparrow and the bike shop?
There's no sign there, and it's an antique door. I want to say it's a 12 or 16 light, so it would be pretty challenging to put any kind of signage on it. All the panes are about this big.
What about above it? Is there no room to put a sign there?
There isn't. There is maybe 5 inches of trim, 6 inches of trim above it.
Oh, it's hard to find the door, huh?
In the shadows.
You can actually, it's tough to see because of the shading, but you can see the panes of the central door that goes to my office, and then their doors are both diagonal, the one that goes into the Sparrow and the bike
Tight
store.
right up.
So it's like a reverse.
Do you have is one of the windows the one that's face the street?
So my windows, the landlord prior to me moving in took the shutters off, so the 4 windows that face the street are all in my office.
Okay.
Left or right side? Left side?
Left.
Left if you're looking at it from the
With
street.
no shutters. Is there a reason
Oh,
why the
Rich,
shutters
is this
are
one
up?
of their
Say,
signs?
I don't
Yeah,
know why.
that's where
They
where
were
this
in there,
longer
so
one
there
is.
had been some repairs being done before we took the lease.
And then these,
I asked if they were
This
being
looks good.
rehung, and they
This
were
one
not,
is
but they're
gonna
not something
match.
that we
Yep, got it.
touched.
looks like it.
Interesting.
I believe there was some water damage with, the windows are inserts, so there are, where wood windows there were probably 100 years old, and somebody
Sure.
put vinyl windows in years ago. They look like they themselves are probably 20 years old.
And is this gold or sort of orange? It's kind of hard to tell. You don't have any real samples.
Just this.
Gold.
Gold.
John, does that sign on the front to the left of yours have any kind of trim around it or a frame?
We
or-
had it drawn with a black border.
Does the one next to it have any particular?
Neither do. One is flat white and one is flat black.
Okay, so they have them both painted right to the edge, and then you guys are gonna do a little black edge border?
Yes.
Okay.
Or we are proposing to. We could certainly, we would be willing to negotiate that if the board felt like that was not appropriate next to 2 single background signs or
Now,
unboarded signs.
usually it's nice when the board itself is similar, like you've made an attempt to match the sign next to you.
Yep.
It's usually nice to see a consistent boarding, whether, one has trim, then yours would be nice to have trim around it.
Okay.
But since that one doesn't next to you, it's hard to see.
Okay.
So we want them to be as consistent as, can be in terms of, or at least I like it when the boards are consistent.
All right, now the sign maker that we've been working with drew our side signs, which are very similar to our job site signs and truck signs in
Yeah.
terms of size and format without a border.
And it looks like you're matching the Orleans cycle height.
Yes.
Yeah, so that's a lot nicer than, see the one next to it, how it's tiny blue?
Yes, and that luckily is the one we're taking off. That was
Yeah.
the former tenant.
It's kind of like, hodgepodgey. Nauset vintage, I don't know. If we ever-
Nauset Vintage is still there. They are in
Maybe if I get to
back building.
approve them.
They've never come before me when I've been here.
Okay.
They have several, I believe, several signs on the building.
I don't think that's it. That's the only one I got, 550
All
sign.
right, I'll check, see if it went through, maybe it was too big. Okay. Okay.
So Rick, just so I'm clear, are you feeling like the border on this is appropriate or inappropriate?
No, it's fine. I
Okay.
just wondered if the other one had a frame around it.
Neither have a frame, so
Yeah.
both are 3/4 of an inch thick.
I personally like the border. I like that it kind of
Yeah.
brings it in.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
It's
it
a-
looks
it's a
finished.
little-
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks finished. Yeah, I like it.
I've said this to other people too, is, I don't know if he's made this sign or.
No, I figured we would wait for this
Okay.
first, just in case, if there was any changes to be made.
Okay. It looks like you do have a little bit of room top and bottom to, if you wanted, a little bit on the ends if you wanted to kind of bring the text and the size of that up, to fill that out, because when you're driving by, sometimes it's hard. They look big like here, but when you
Right.
drive by, it's like, what business is that?
We did have to do some playing and stretching to keep the font and the spacing of the font the
Yeah.
same, but going from a 3x2 sign
Yeah,
to
you got the
7x2 sign.
proportions of that, and as you go bigger, then the ends get longer.
Yes.
But,
No, I think it looks very nice.
that
Mhm,
looks-
yeah,
that looks
I think
fine.
looks good too.
Yeah.
Does anybody have any additional questions? We can see there's no lights. You have 3 signs, which is allowed, and you wouldn't have anything on the door anyways because it's a shared door, so. Does anyone want to make a motion or have any other questions?
I move that we approve it as submitted.
Okay.
All in favor?
Seconds?
Oh, seconds?
Seconds, I'll have seconds.
You'll have seconds? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, we just put this together.
Good, that'll be nice. I know the feeling of getting some stage presence out in the world. I was working at home for quite some time, and
We
Finally
have
moved
been
into
really
my house.
fortunate to never need a lot of marketing. And the marketing we have done, because I'm the second generation of the business, has not, our best work has always come from referrals, like from Andrews Fumer,
yeah.
firm, et cetera.
Pass-
So we
pass.
we never really felt like we needed the exposure, but we also need the space.
Yeah.
We're working currently in 2
Sure.
small offices and then a home
And
office.
if somebody wants to come see you,
Yes,
there's
that is
places
something
to-
that we don't have a great setup for.
That's why I did it, just
Yep.
instead of having somebody come to my home and, or,
Some nostalgia to the building too, actually, talking to Davis. I was a baseball card shop
yeah,
um,
yeah.
customer. and-
Is that guy still there or no?
No, so he had the Sparrow store. He is Davis, the building commissioner's father-in-law, and has since
Oh.
passed. But that was a hallmark or a lean stop for, especially kids that came to the Cape in the summer. The Sparrow store tells me they still have people come in that are like, the baseball card shop's not here
had that?
anymore?
Ken had that?
What's that?
Is it Ken who had that? Ken Farrar?
It was her dad, Jim.
Oh, okay.
Yep. All right, well, thank you
Yeah.
guys.
Josh's gonna need you
Very
to
good.
sign this,
Just
hold on
gotta
just one
sign that
second.
form
Do it.
and-
Today is 8/13.
Good to go.
No, it's just sort of a stroke of luck that the other folks that were upstairs decided to clean out.
What was in your space?
An architecture firm that I had never heard of, who did not have a sign out front either.
I remember
I
that.
think I remember.
Yeah.
Just to hit a tiny little.
Yeah, it was not a firm that I had heard of before,
Yeah.
and the space was really not usable if you're for client facing. We've actually been in there renovating for about 2 months,
Okay.
so.
Does that go front to back, that space? or-
No, luckily mine's side to side, so we have like 6 street-facing windows, it's bright and sunny. The space behind me is the smallest one because the
Does
fire
that
exit.
occupy the whole?
We have the 2 on the gable end and then the 4 that face the street.
Okay.
The one window in the back, the Sparrow store has as their office and inventory.
Yeah.
So there's like maybe a 300-foot office that they occupy, and then they have a big chunk of theirs missing because we have a fire escape staircase that leads down to where the vintage store
Is
is.
there any more space in that building? or-
No, it's all been taken up. I think you'll probably see the clothier. We have a clothing maker and retailer that just moved in, who
Good.
talking about the sign process with. I think she's gonna come to you guys next. And then there is a upholstery company that just moved in that I don't believe is client facing. They rented it as like a workspace.
Okay. Have you heard rumors that there's going to be a bar across from my old health food store location?
I have.
Yeah, any details, anything you know?
None yet.
Okay.
No, another building that kind of dear to me, so my grandparents, my grandfather owned the Compass Rose bookstore the whole time I was growing up, and my grandmother owned La Porch, which was a little French women's clothing store next to the Whole Foods store.
Oh, the
They were
little,
a second marriage that actually met on Main
The little
Street
side
when I was a little
building.
kid. They were restaurant business owners.
yeah.
I spent a lot of time stacking books or vacuuming, you know, it was,
That was a good.
that was my job when I was 12, was working for them a couple hours a week.
Was that disappeared because of Amazon kind of books?
He retired, it was a huge bookstore, I mean,
Yeah.
it's
I
probably
remember it.
1,500 square feet each,
Yeah.
it was too
So
big
then-
for,
Sign here, and date it.
Yeah, then
And you can
Booksmith
pick up whatever paperwork
moved over
tomorrow.
to,
so sign this on?
Yep,
Okay.
yep.
and the Booksmith moved over to the other
Just
plaza.
date it.
Today is the
The
13th.
13th.
I think that's why that little bookstore moved in next to the health
Thank
food
you.
store.
Yeah.
Everyone was looking for the bookstore.
Yeah, books
Your
are a
book-
tough business to be in these days. The Brewster Bookstore, if you cater to kids, you'll do fine. So like the Brewster Bookstore, I think children's literature
Oh, sure.
represents maybe 50% of their floor space. Place is always busy. Because people still want their kids to have books. My parents still read paper books, but a lot of people, most people moved on to
Nobody
digital.
wants to spend, the shipping on some of this stuff is expensive. So
Yes.
It's nice to just go pick up a book and, when you want it.
Yeah, my parents are definitely still like hardcover readers. My dad peels through a book a week on average, so
Yeah.
they have a pretty solid collection.
What's Jack like to read?
Yep.
Does he like anything?
He's like spy, mystery novel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he like cops and robbers?
He does, and then history. He likes to read history. More like CIA, international
He'd
type
like the
stuff.
Howie Carr books that he's written.
Yep.
If you go to he's on the Cape, if you go to his sightings, you usually get a free book or something.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Okay, well, thank you so much.
Thank you guys very much. Have a
Okay,
nice
have a good
evening.
night.
You too, John.
Safe travels home.
I'll see you at the lake.
Yes,
Okay.
thanks.
Approval of the minutes, anyone get a chance to read them?
Yes, I could make a motion to approve the minutes.
You
I
guys?
second.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Okay. Matters arising would only be that I just shared with you that the roster that I had put together.
Yes.
Because that was in the minutes and
Thank
there it
you.
all is. You're
You did-
welcome.
You did that?
Thank you.
I did that, yep, you're welcome.
Okay.
And I would just share that I did reach out to a couple of people to try and round up some people to join us, and I haven't had, I know somebody might be applying,
Okay.
and maybe 2 people, but that's about all I know. So, keep sharing or inquiring.
Yeah,
people.
yeah, I've been asking around too.
How many people can be on the board?
5 voting members and then 2 associate members, so 7 in
So
total.
7, okay.
Yeah, and then if somebody ends up being out, one of the associate members can be a voting member if needed.
Okay.
Okay. Well, if we are all set, we can, anyone want to make a
Another
motion?
person you might consider approaching is Jamie Demas. She's on our historic committee. She's
Okay.
quite sharp.
Yeah. Yeah, the more.
DIMAS?
MES. Oh, no, DEMAS, sorry.
Okay, yeah, okay.
The more people have us, St. Andrew, the fire station will come before us,
It will,
apparently.
okay.
So look in your email, I think I sent the PDF that Molly sent me of their presentation the other night.
Okay.
And, be good to get a handle, it's. what
You
they
sent it,
pre-
you sent it out today?
Yeah, just a little while.
Oh, okay, probably.
What they-
I didn't get it.
So it might take some time
Yeah.
to send, but what
But I'll
they
look for it.
presented was three versions, I guess. They were asked to come up with different surface materials. They had a version with, 4 bays of red brick. Then they had one with a gray brick, then they had a building with clapboard, a building with stone, this and that, and this and that. So it was a little mix and match, but just my gut feeling is the architecture of the building is still lacking. I don't know that they've, from what I've been told, that the drawings were massing drawings originally, just so the town would have an idea of the size of the building.
Oh, okay, okay.
But I have yet to see any major architectural changes to that. And quite frankly, I find it kind of amateurish looking right now.
Are is this gonna be much larger than the existing fire station?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's gonna be like over twice the size.
Oh, wow, okay.
But it's also up front where the dentist's office is, it's gonna be,
So they're relocating?
gonna be
Front
like
and
this,
center,
this
yeah.
far back from the street, so it's
Oh,
got,
okay.
I think 4 or 5 bays in the front.
Wow.
Mhm.
It's a pretty imposing looking building, but, so the neighbors show up at these hearings, but no one else. And the town website doesn't have this current information, so I just get a lot of disgruntled people who say, you know, I didn't know anything about this. So I think before they come to us, which I don't know when that will be, but personally, I think they need some work. I'm gonna try to do some work on the computer to pick and choose parts and pieces and put something together that I like, usually what I like, people like. But just looking at what they presented is, just looks undeveloped and not proportioned properly, and they have a porch on the left side of the building which faces west, porch roof, which runs the length of the building, which seems to be pointless because there are no doors into the building on that side. There's also no sun on that side of the building. So when you're talking $55 million and certain things don't do anything.
Was it a local architect who did the
No,
design?
it's one of these large off-Cape
Okay.
architects which are required to, you know, they're the only ones that get these jobs.
I think a lot of the problem
Why is it
I found out is that Ted Galante is actually a very good architect, and their firm's very good.
Yeah.
Not only do they do a lot of fire stations, they're good architects. You know, Peter's wife, Christie,
Mm-hmm.
worked for them,
Yeah.
so she gave me the insights. The problem is the program that the
Yeah.
town set,
Yeah.
and the direction they had and the speed they were going at.
Glancing over, I think, like I
Yeah.
said, they need to just refine. There are some nice built, you know, this last 2 weeks, I have looked on the internet and the images, you know, when you search.
They're good.
And I've put a collection of images of fire stations, just the things that I liked on each one. And so when somebody says, oh, well, you can't do that, well, here's a station with it, here's a station with this. But they run the gambit of very contemporary to, you know, classic.
You know, we're adjourned and we're still on the air.
We're still, well, we didn't close the meeting.
So all that's gonna go in our minutes, all this discussion.
Yes. So would you like, are we all set here?
I
Yeah,
don't really think we're germane to our,
no,
Okay.
not to this meeting.
So would someone like to make a motion?
I'll make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
I say,
All in favor?
Aye.
aye.
Meeting is adjourned.